And the kick. A little bit of a pooch kick into the secondary. Down. Oh, nice. I don't know. I would call it a late hit. Yeah, they're going at it. This is it. Hey.
You're going to have some ejections here.
Yeah, you're going to have to.
And the first hit was a clean hit on the ball carrier.
There we go.
There's flags all over the place. The
coaches
are trying to get players out of it. And this is ugly.
Oh, and now, so the administrators are going to come out here and try to do stuff that have no gear.
Yep.
Well, here you go, Dave. Just between you and I, that was a late hit on Petaluma.
Yeah. The first
the guy was down on his
Sonoma,
knee.
The first hit from Sonoma was a nice clean hit on the kick,
yeah.
And
the guy was on his
knee.
The
guy just came flying
and
clocked him, and unfortunately, everyone on both sides retaliated after that.
Well,
you protecting your players.
Hey, I'm going to tell you this. I don't agree with scuffling in the middle of the field. However, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Yep. I'm not going to say it was correct. I don't agree with it, but you can't just let that happen either.
It's going to take a few minutes to kind of get this settled as the referee talks. Why don't we go for another quick word from the sponsors?
We would like to thank our community partners. Tina Schoen, Broker Associates, Sotheby's International Realty, Sonoma Hills Retirement Community, and
Car Star Body Best Collision of Sonoma.
And social media support is provided by Word Mice.
Brought to you by Mechanics Bank. Rabobank is now Mechanics Bank, with 15 branches in the North Bay and Wine Country to serve you. There's a Mechanics Bank near you. Since 1905, Mechanics Bank has stood by our region's communities. Sponsoring today's game is just one example of that commitment. Thank you, Mechanics Bank. Mechanics Bank offers a wide range of personal and business banking products and services and much more. Stop by your local Mechanics Bank branch today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, MNLS number 442116. More information can be found at mechanicsbank.com.
Broadway Market, a small-town market in the Sonoma Wine Country, located at 20511 Broadway. You can contact them at 707-935-2685 or visit them on the web at broadwaymarketsonoma.com.
And we're back.
Yeah, after the extracurriculars, both teams got their players together and, trying to settle everyone down and, get them back to just playing football.
Emotions are high.
Yep.
And
both teams have had tough seasons.
And let's face it, football is a very high, intense game. And, emotions get into it, and sometimes, they overwhelm the head and what your thoughts are.
Yep.
But going back, like you said, when Petaluma received that first hit was perfect, and then the late hit from Sonoma, and that's what started.
One side reacts,
yeah.
The other side, they react to that. And
yeah.
Next thing you know, it's just.
And it's not that they were trying to actually brawl or anything like that, but one tries to retaliate against the other, and then so on and so forth. It just goes and it just escalates from there. I don't condone it, not at all. It's just an emotional game, and we'll see what happens here. They're still over in the middle of the field trying to figure out how they're going to settle this. But I would be surprised if we don't have any people out of the game.
On both sides.
And I think in the rules, too, is if you get ejected, you miss
out the next game.
Game.
Yep. So we'll give you some scores while we're waiting for them to kind of figure out what they're going to do. Pioneer 41, Montgomery 7. Cardinal Newman 30, Windsor 7.
So they got
27 to 7.
They got Mike Bowles, athletic director, out there right now.
They got both athletic directors.
See what the situation is here. I know you see Justin Morey from Petaluma, who was a San Jose Middle School principal and also Sonoma Valley High School principal. Out there talking.
St. Helena 12, Fort Bragg 8. Los Lomas 48, Alhambra 0. Still at the half, Casa Grande 14, Napa 12. In the third, Vintage 35, Justin Siena 7. Clayton Valley 28, Foothill nothing. I kind of like their name. Their nickname are the Ugly Eagles.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
St. Ignatius 21, Bellarmine 7. And we'd like to invite everyone to either come out to the Pfeiffer Gym on Thursday for the Sonoma Valley Dragon Volleyball Senior Night, support the Lady Dragons, or watch it live on SVTV 27. Join Tony and I Monday night on Valley of the Moon Sports Talk, KSVY 91.3, as we'll have Mindy Neves of the Boys and Girls Club, and we'll go over what the Boys Club, all the different sports that they do for the youth in Sonoma Valley.
Yeah. Now we're going to kind of just let this go again. And
Yep, they're just, trying to, in a situation like that, you got so much going on,
Well, and the thing that's sad too is you're hoping that there were no seniors on Sonoma that were in that if they get ejected,
Then
they can still partake in the senior activities. You don't want to see that at all, and whatever they can do to try to make that not happen, I think that's what they're doing. But still, something needs to be done. Here comes Hervey Williams, coach for Sonoma. Petaluma's out there. The umpire's giving him the what for.
We talked about the fall sports are winding down, getting ready for the winter sports to take hold. You got boys and girls basketball. The boys varsity basketball team had a pretty nice season last year under Coach Mike Bowles, who's also the athletic director, and got one player that's going to be hard to replace.
Yeah.
God, now I forget his name.
Sure. Garish?
No, Garish will be back. You forgot it too. Just a stud player.
Yeah. Here we go. Let's see what happens here, Dave. We got the principal from Sonoma kind of saying his piece a little bit too, shaking hands with the umpires and referees. See what we do.
Jack Boydell.
I knew that. What
Super Fanucci.
Yeah.
You just kind of just went through my head.
Did the Fanucci give you that, dude?
You betcha.
Look at that. He is like over us, He's the guardian angel.
Maybe we can get him to do some stats for
He
us.
is like Angel Fanucci now.
You ain't
there it is, Angel Fanucci.
Just a great player, scorer for the Dragons. You got to replace him, but you got several players coming back from that team, and players coming up from the junior varsity squad. It's going to be a good season.
Let's see what we got here, Dave. Hang on.
Yep.
I hope they're going to do something here. I mean, we've been waiting here for a while now. Can we get the game going?
Nope. I think they might be saying the game is done.
Oh, they're disqualifying both?
Not quite sure.
The umpires are walking off. I think that's it. Yeah.
Yes. I do. And the so they're going to suspend the game. It's going to be 35-14. We'd like to thank you for tuning in tonight, and please come out to Pfeiffer Gym on Thursday night. and watch the Lady Dragons and support them. It's their senior night. Come out and raise the roof in that game. Next Friday we'll be here against the Vintage Crushers and for another football game.
I got to say something because I'm not going to let this sit the way that it's sitting right now. I think the officials making a mistake, okay? You do what you got to do. You make them play. There's no way you just cancel a game and make them think that, you know what, we're done because you guys are going to do it. We can't do that anymore. They got to get out there, and it's sportsmanship. You let the kids who didn't do that play. If you make the ejections, make the ejections.
Yep.
This, I think, is wrong.
And let the other kids play, get some time. You know, the coaches did a great job after that. You know, they got the players separated. They got them to both sidelines. You know,
Things are going to happen.
Settled them down. They settled them down.
Things are going to happen. Okay, it's up to the coaches. It's up to the coachings on each side to make the decisions. If the umpire, like I said, if the umpires and officials and stuff want to make the ejections, make the ejections, but don't punish this. To me, this is unprofessional, and I think those umpires need to be talked to. Gil Lemon, I know.